Yes, Daniel, hello.
Oh, hello. I wanted to ask how I can best facilitate the process of enlightenment. What what would be best for me to do in that for that? Can you hear me?
Yes, 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 I've heard you. Thank you for your very clear question.
And lying down on my bed, I sort of meditate every day, and I do that pretty much the whole day apart from the morning. But I have a lot of suffering, so I get a lot of constant sadness and pain and
Okay,
strong
okay.
emotions.
So the easiest, simplest, and most direct way, Daniel, would be well, when you're feeling suffering, for instance. Let's say you're feeling sad.
Mm.
You ask yourself, who is feeling sad? And the answer is
Yeah,
obviously, I am feeling sad.
yeah.
Now, instead of being involved with
Is it,
with your sadness, get involved with the I, the one that feels or knows the sadness. Become interested in that. And in time, you'll become so interested in that that you'll simply forget about your sadness. Because the nature of the self, the nature of you, the one who is sad, is so much more interesting than your sadness. So explore the nature of the one who is sad, who knows the sadness, the one on whose behalf your sadness rises, the one you call I. I am sad. Oh, what is this I? Today I feel sad, yesterday I felt lonely, the day before I felt excited, the day before I was hungry, the day before I was tired, the day before I was anxious. It's always all these different feelings and states and sensations, but they all happen to me. Normally I'm so involved with the feelings and the states that I completely ignore myself. So now
well,
ignore the feelings and the states, be interested in yourself.
the only one I find impossible to ignore is fear. So if I have intense fear, I almost feel like awareness feels that as well.
So exactly the same process. Who is afraid? I am afraid. The same I that was yesterday lonely, the day before sad, the day before tired. It's exactly the same I. When you say the only one I can't do it, I can't apply this with. It's because you're giving your attention to the fear. Don't be interested in the fear. Give your attention to yourself. Become interested in that one.
How do I do that?
Well, you start by asking yourself a question such as, uh, who is the one that is afraid? Or what is it that is aware of my fear? So let's do it now.
Okay.
I'm just going to imagine, Daniel. Let's just pick one of the emotions. Let's just say you're feeling sad now. So
Okay.
you can translate this to whatever you're feeling at any time. So you say, I'm feeling sad. So now I'm not going to ask you about your sadness because you'd probably tell me a story about something that happened yesterday. Or no, I want to know about yourself. So tell us now about yourself. But I'm going to explore the I with you. Tell us about the I. When you say, I am sad, tell us about yourself. This is an experiential answer to your question. How do I do this?
I'm aware of the sadness in me, but I'm also aware. I'm awareness,
You're
and the
okay.
awareness
You're aware.
it won't
Tell us more. That's very good.
feels
That's
it feels outside my body and inside my body. The
okay.
awareness.
So I am aware. You feel I am everywhere, or I am unlocated. Yeah. Tell us more.
It can't be grasped or seen or touched.
Perfect. Perfect.
Comprehensible.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Keep going. You're doing very well. Tell us more.
It's always been here, and it always will be.
Absolutely. Ever present. Yes. What else?
It can't die.
Yes.
It can't die. It wasn't created.
Never disappears, never appears. Yes. Does it have any emotional tone to it?
No, it's very clear and empty.
Exactly. It's transparent. It's empty. Is it afraid?
No.
Is it sad?
No.
Is it lonely?
No.
Is it anxious?
No.
No. That's it. That's how to go. That's how to explore yourself.
And eventually that will become manifest as my sort of reality. My sense of self will be selfless.
Well, just during these last few minutes, you've been consciously going to your sense of yourself. In fact, the reason I asked you all those questions was not really because I wanted verbal answers to them. What I really wanted you to do was to go to yourself. And you had to go to yourself in order to answer each of my questions. Now, you are accustomed to giving your attention most of the time to your feelings. No blame or judgment intended. You've just been conditioned to do so. So now you've had this little 2-minute window during this conversation where you've taken your attention off your feelings and you've gone back to yourself, and you gave us a lovely smile which all 350 of us will have witnessed and noticed. And that smile was the direct result of touching your true nature. Of course, through force of habit, you will probably find that your attention is pulled back out again towards your sorrow or your loneliness, in which case you just have to repeat the process that we have just gone through. And every time you repeat that process, you will be weakening the power that your emotions have to take you away from yourself. In other words, you will be beginning to establish yourself in your true nature. And that smile will become your permanent internal condition. And that the sorrow will visit you less and less often. And when it does visit you, it will last for less and less time. And you'll just begin to find yourself established in the peace of your true nature.
Hey, when I did a yoga meditation of yours,
Yeah.
I experienced a feeling of true love, which I've never felt before.
Marvelous, Daniel. Keep doing them. So the yoga meditations, that's beautiful the way you express that, because you remember at the beginning of this evening's session, I said I actually said there are 3 essential understandings, but the first one was peace is the nature of ourself. And then the second great understanding was the fact that we share our being, which is the experience of love. So the little 2-minute exercise I did with you was to do with the first understanding. It was to do with experiencing the peace of our true nature. But what you discovered by yourself in the yoga meditations was the discovery of your shared being with everyone and everything, what you call the experience of true love. And the yoga meditations are designed for that reason. They're more to do with the second understanding, the unlimited nature of our being. So experiment with both these paths, the inward-facing path, exploring the nature of yourself, and continue with the yoga meditations as well.
Thank you.